I was astounded, but again, somewhat not surprised because the judge from the very beginning seemed to not care at all about my intentions.
A Millington veterinarian speaking out for the first time. She was sentenced to jail after being convicted of larceny of a dog. It's a case that's drawn international attention, and it was a year ago when the Tuscola County resident took a dog from Grand Rapids that actually belonged to a homeless man. Now, Terry, a jury convicted her, and this week she was sentenced to 10 days in jail.
Yes, Tiffany. Amanda Hergenreiter says she thought that she was doing what was best for the dog, a dog she and even police didn't believe was being cared for. But for what some would say was a good deed, she gets 10 days behind bars in return.
So I saw him sitting there, and he had, again, no food, no water, no shelter. He was really, really cold, looked really weak. So I instantly call the police, and I say, I don't really know what to do here.
That was Amanda Hergenreiter's predicament last November in Grand Rapids, where she was attending a conference. The veterinarian thought the dog tied to a U-Haul trailer wasn't being cared for. Police told her this after she described the dog.
I mean, any reasonable person would say that this dog is abandoned, so you're not going to get in trouble.
She called the nearby coffee shop to tell them she took the dog, and when the coffee shop manager called her back saying to return the dog, that he belongs to a homeless man, Amanda called police back. Police told her to keep the dog as she was driving back to her home 2.5 hours away in Tuscola County.
Noticed he was very hungry, very thirsty, he was limping, he had a urinary tract infection, he had a nasty smelling mouth and had a rotting tooth. So then I took care of him.
A month later, police called back telling her to return the dog to the homeless man, Chris Hamilton, who had the dog for about 13 years. The dog's name was Vinny and was about 16 years old.
Can there be an investigation just to make sure he's got food, water, and shelter? He said there will be no investigation. And I said he will die if he goes back.
She talked with lawyers and animal rights groups and kept the dog. Amanda and her staff named the dog Bigby, and soon after he was treated, he was running.
Are you excited? Yeah, good boy.
Amanda would later be charged with larceny under $200, a misdemeanor. The veterinarian said the dog got sick and was euthanized in July. There was a trial in Kent County, and she was found guilty in September. Testimony was limited.
She wouldn't allow for how the dog recovered. She wouldn't allow the animal cruelty laws to even be discussed.
She, being Kent County District Court Judge Angela Ross, Amanda and her attorney hoped she would be sentenced to community service. But instead, despite having no criminal history, Ross gave her 10 days in jail.
Definitely opened my eyes to the judicial system in a horrendous way.
She says her heart goes out to Mr. Hamilton.
And if he truly understood the amount of suffering his dog was going through, I would hope that he would be grateful that I took him.
But now she prepares for jail.
I'm hoping it truly brings awareness to animal rights, awareness of the homeless community, and maybe better ways that we can support them.
I could not reach Chris Hamilton for comment. Amanda and her attorney were hoping that she could get work release as she runs a veterinary clinic in Millington with a lot of patients and 15 staff members, but the judge denied that request. She starts serving that 10 days in Grand Rapids on Friday.